So Tai Su Ying safely through to yet another semi-final. That's her fourth at these All England Championships, but she's never progressed further than fourth. So, as far as our matches are concerned, we've got more Olympic silver medalists up next. In the men's doubles, Shem and Kiong. Well, as far as the men's doubles draw is concerned, well, 5 different nations involved because 4 Chinese pairs at quarter-final stage. Only 6 seeds remain, as you can see, and there's actually a qualified pair in the last section of the top half of the draw. Silver medalists from Malaysia. My goodness, they were desperately close, weren't they, in that Olympic final in Rio de Janeiro. 2 match points they had, but unable to convert. Their opponents, Junhui and Yuchen, the number 6 seeds from China. And my goodness me, in the last 12 months, well, a year ago, they weren't considered good enough by the coaching staff in China to be sent to the All England Championships. And by the end of the year, they finished 6th on the Super Series standings, having been in 2 Super Series tournament finals, 2 in 2 weeks. They won in Japan, and then were beaten in the final of the Korean Super Series. But there is Shem, the 27-year-old. And, well, I've got his heights at 180. I think he's a little bit taller than 175, not sure about that. Born in Kuala Lumpur, they are the world number 1s. And they're enjoying their 18th consecutive week as world number 1s. Kiong, well, he is also 27 years of age, born in Muar in Johor, and then moved to Sabah when he was young on the island of Borneo. They were semi-finalists last year, the number 1 seeds this year, making their 3rd appearance as a pair here at the All England Championships. Kiong is actually playing today his 4th quarter-final here in the men's doubles, because he was twice a quarter-finalist with Hoon Tian Hao, 2013 and 2014. Well, both of their matches have been won in 2 straight games, and I draw your attention to the 2nd round match, because Liu Xiaolong, the left-hander, well, he won the title here with Chu Sihan back in 2013. And Zhu Chen won the mixed doubles title here. So 2 players who'd won All England titles are forming up a new men's doubles combination from China. So to the number 6 seeds, and Liu Yuchen, born in Beijing. And they have been as high as 4, as you can see. They're currently a couple of places down from that. And as I was just telling you, they are making their 1st appearance here, because this was the only Super Series event last year in which they didn't compete. Well, that is actually Liu Yuchen. We've got that around the wrong way. Both 21 years of age. They have also won both of their matches in 2 straight games. 2nd round against Bodin Asara and Nipipon Puangpuapet of Thailand. And that pair from Thailand, a couple of Super Series finals last year, beaten finalists in Denmark and in France. So they were an in-form pair. Nice to see them back after a little injury to Bodin Asara. Well, this will be the 5th meeting between these 2 pairs, and of the previous 4, Shem and Kiong have won 3 of them. He's twice been to 3 games, as indeed it did the last time at the Super Series finals, the group stage of the Super Series finals, as
Ladies
we
and gentlemen,
look at our court
on my
officials
right,
for this one.
Yuchen, Junhui, China. On my left, Kiong, Vietnam, Malaysia. Yuchen to serve to Kiong, Laval. Play.
So, just to confirm that it is Yuchen who's wearing the compression stockings.
1 left.
And it is Junhui, the taller of the 2 Chinese men. They're both very tall, aren't they? Both over 6 foot tall. One's 6'5", and the other's 6'4". There he is. There's the taller of the 2.
Shem challenge.
Junhui.
In.
My goodness me, a challenge this early on. Oh. It was
challenge unsuccessful.
Yeah, good call by the linesman.
1 challenge remaining. 2 love. Play. Service over. 1-2.
Oh, that was going wide.
Good start by the 2 Chinese players. Very powerful attack. Liu and Li, and I think that is what's going to help them through this match as they try to beat the top seed in Malay pair.
Service over. 2-3. Three all.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Service over. 4-3.
Well, that's last time they met in the group stage of last year's Super Series finals in December. You and I watched that match, I think, Stephen. It was a terrific match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Service over.
I can't remember the result.
The Malaysian pair actually won in 3 games in the end, but the Chinese youngsters won the opening game. It was a match that was just 2 minutes shy of the hour mark.
We could be in for some fireworks in this match, Jill. There's no doubt that Li and Liu, they're going to try to play an offensive game against the Malaysians, who are really, really good at defending and playing the flag game. So, very, very interesting.
Service over. 5 all.
defence, I like that one. Good rally.
6-5.
I think Kiong is the player who can sort of make or break the partnership in a way, isn't he? Because he's such a good thinker on court tactically. He reads the game so well.
He does, and he's improved a lot. I mean, both the Malaysians, of course, have improved a lot because Shem is more playing as a team player, helping his partner instead of just playing his own game. But they've improved a lot, these two Malaysians, over the last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, Shem, a big hitter as well. In my book, and when I talk about big hitters, the players with big smashes, it seems like this hole here, who's considered to be a little bit of a slow hole, it's really, really a big stadium here, so it's hard to get the correct timing, and that seems to affect the middle hitters, so to speak, the ones who has a good smash, but it's not their strength, it's just a good part of their game. They seem to perform a little bit below their normal level, whilst the big hitters as Liu, Shem, Hong Wei, they're unaffected. Max Colling, eventually when they get to the second, third round, they've adjusted and they can still attack in a very, very powerful way.
Comes from a good sporting pedigree, does Yuchen. His father is a badminton coach in Beijing. His mother is a swimming coach, and his sister was actually world champion in swimming at the 2009 World Championships, part of the 4x200 metre freestyle relay.
Oh. 9-7.
That's clever. Good placement. Aiming towards the left hip of Shem.
10-7. Service over. 8-10. Service over, 11-8, interval.
A three-point advantage for the number 6 seeds.
主要的是呢，你要觉得什么？发球发重一点，现在发球太轻，太错很好球，还有种感觉。好，其他没问题啊。中网的时候还是要连贯打，让他抽没关系，你手上很顺。好，你的防守边线，现在都有防你的边线，防守的时候一定要注意。可以这个抽他至少往上冲，不要动的话，就这样是怕抓住。你只要抓住，下去的时候这个斜点。对，在外面还是要吊。对，还有啊，他两个尾跟这边放的，还这边放力啊。
Jeremy Gang, the Malaysian doubles coach.
(11-8). Play.
Yes, well, I can tell you there's plenty of Malaysian fans, plenty of Chinese fans, and plenty of Danish fans in this arena.
13-8.
Eight of the last 10 points to the Chinese pair. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of discrepancy here as to whether the shuttle should be changed or not.
14-8.
Umpire agrees with the Chinese players who don't want to change it.
Service over. 9-14.
Well, everything
Service
from the
over.
Chinese pair
15-9.
is forward motion, getting down
Yeah.
and stepping into
Just
even
putting
drives.
so
Yeah.
much pressure on the Malaysians. And of course, if there's this smash power against you, it's difficult to get the correct length on your defense. The only choice is more or less to play a flat defense, and that's where the Chinese are pushing forward right now.
Oh, double hit, yeah.
Service over. 10-15.
Well, that's just about the first time that I think Kiong has shown us his
11-15.
incredible ability at the front of the court. That one there. And again.
And it's so important that the Malaysians play themselves into their strongest position with Kiong at the net and Shem at the backcourt. They need to be in that position most of the time to challenge the Chinese players as good as they're playing right now.
Service over. 16-12. Service over. 13-16. Play.
No, once again, a discrepancy. This time it's the Malaysians who don't want to change the shuttle. A
14-16.
nice turn on the defensive shot. That one there for Yuchen at full stretch. Yes, nice backhand from Junhui.
Service over, 17-14.
That's a lovely serve. Yeah, but good return as well.
Service over, 15-17.
The one-time 6-point deficit has been reduced to just 1 point now.
Yeah, it's as if the Malaysians have been able to adjust their game and sort of say, oh, yeah, remember this, we've got to do like this and that, and that gives us a better chance, and this and that is to play a flatter defense and to see if they can avoid lifting too much to the Chinese pair, take the control of the rallies.
Always challenge here on the low serve.
New Yuchen challenge called out.
This could be crucial. Big psychological difference at this stage of the match. Apart from the difference, it's either just 1 point in it again, or is this a 3-point deficit? Here we go. What does Hawkeye say?
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 17-18. Play.
Good shot.
It's a great lift by Shem we see in the middle of the rally, because there's a little deception on the lift. Cross lift.
18-all.
So back level. 18-all. Having been 9-15 adrift.
Service over, 19-18.
Excellent.
Service over, 19-all.
Waiting for that, crouching down low so he could
Service over,
address the drive virtually as a smash.
19.
So game point opportunity for the number 6 seeds from China. converts. Li Junhui and Yuchen.
21-19.
21-19 confirms the umpire. 19 minutes of play.
I feel that was really, really important for the Chinese pair to get that first game in order to win this match. It would have been devastating having had such a big lead.
Yeah.
But they not won it.
Look how they tower over their coach. Both very tall athletes.
其他都没问题，都挺好的啊。那李金辉的边线防守一定要注意，他肯定打你边线多啊，其他都没事啊。接发给班的，接发给班的。
Sharon again, Chin Yi-Hui. Two Malaysian coaches. Of course, it was International Women's Day earlier in the week, wasn't it, Steve? And it's lovely to see a female coach coaching men's doubles.
It is. Done really good. The Malaysian doubles coaches, 2 Olympic silver medalists, and I mean, the pair here was having 2 match points.
Yeah.
I think it's a great effort by them to come back so strong. I mean, we could have found pairs that would be really, really quashed had they sort of burned 2 match points to win Olympic gold. So in many ways it's good that it's a relatively young pair because they have a chance again in Tokyo in 2020.
Yeah.
Perhaps against Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen.
Yeah, who knows?
China's definitely got a lot of strong men's doubles players, and it shows by the 4 quarterfinals they're in this tournament here.
Yeah.
They're still a little bit uncertain whether it's the right combinations they've put together. 10 men's doubles because we also saw Liu Xiaolong and Xu Chen.
Yeah.
So 10 strong men's doubles players making up 5 combinations.
Goodness, behind the back.
Yeah, and with good quality.
Yes. Oh, that's outrageous.
1-2.
Yeah, perfect cross-court block off the round-the-back shot. Amazing.
Yeah, in 10 Kiong, he was moving forward immediately.
Yeah. He's been especially good coming forward today, Yuchen.
He has, and I seem to recall something about the Malaysians put a lot of pressure on him in the Super Series finals match they played, but he's been excellent today. I still think that if I were the Malaysians, I think I would target him and see if I could get him to play from below the tape. Right now, the Chinese pair is really dominant in the attack. And it doesn't make that big a difference for the Chinese pair who's on the back and who's on the front court. Both are good attackers from the back court, hard hitters.
And presumably, long term, that's better signs for the partnership, because you've got to nowadays play more than one position?
I think so, yeah. I think it's important to function well in the opposite than the preferred position, but I mean, then again, you could argue that if you're a really, really specialist at one position, then it might be what it takes, but it's a little bit how you design your game style. Oh, that was what a challenge, yeah.
Yeah, it is a challenge indeed.
Yuchen challenge called out.
And again, it's very likely that it's out, but it's just, sometimes you just want to take a look. Because it's the side where the drift sort of tends to keep the shuttle in.
But not on this occasion.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 3, 4. Clear. Service ball called. Service over. 5-3.
Is that the first service fault of the match?
I think it is. I noticed Junhui, his service, very, very on the good side of not being a fault. If you see some video footage from around 1999, 2000, you'll see that there's a considerable difference in where the players are holding the shuttle when they're serving.
Yeah. But then the definition of the waist has been changed, and in badminton it's now below the lowest rib.
Good courage.
I just feel, Steen, that
Service over.
the time is right
4-6.
for the Malaysians to show a little more urgency in their style of play.
Yeah, I think so too, but it's just not there. They are a little bit laid back in their attitude on court, and that often helps them to maintain a high risk rate in their game. But the Chinese pair, they look really, really strong, and they've come out to play.
Yeah.
Service over. 7-4.
No. Well, he points as if to say that was a fault. It was nowhere near being a fault, in my opinion.
No, but very alert by Yuchen. Is it some kind of Batman stocking he's wearing, or what is it? The lower leg is red.
Yes, and then I think he's got
5-7.
more. I
That's
see.
the design of it.
Yeah, it's just the design, yes. I was deceived by that too. I thought he had on 2 layers of
It looked
compressions.
like that. It looked like that.
Yeah.
It's a missed opportunity for Junhui
Service over.
there.
8-5.
Big gap down the forehand side. Why that's
Yeah.
a missed opportunity.
Yeah, and the Yuchen was pushing and didn't have an ankle, so that's where you were looking to change the defense around.
That's a lovely change of pace. Beautiful shot from Govi Shem.
Service over. 6-8.
It's gone very long.
Service over. 9-6.
And it is so close in these men's doubles. And I read the Danish pair who's in the quarterfinals, Mads and Mads, they commented on their match yesterday and said, okay, the one who dares play even when it's close, they very often win it. And that goes very well with the Malaysian sort of a little bit laid back attitude, that they're not afraid to play their best when it's close. So it's always a fine line when to panic and when to just say, okay, we're just a little bit unlucky, the other ones hit the tape, and we should have won that sort of drifted out. So it's very, very small margins who decides the rallies and thus the games in badminton. So you got to keep a positive attitude.
Disappointed with himself there. That was quite an ambitious shot to try for.
Yeah, good defense by the Malaysians. You see, it's very, very flat. And challenges Junhui to try to do a very difficult shot in order to maintain the control of the rally.
Wow.
10-9.
Since there's a number of shots, especially flat shots, going to the Chinese backhand side. I don't know if it's deliberate or what.
4 straight points sees them into the lead. Well taken. Okay,
Service over. 10-all.
Down to the mid-game interval. The world #1s with a 1-point advantage. Well, considering they were 6-9 down, it's a good comeback. Well, they're still discussing even after the coach has left.
11-10.
Very important that both players sort of have the same perception of what's being said.
Fast and furious in that rally.
December 11-all.
Extremely quick racket movements, and we know that these players, they practice with heavier rackets at some point to build enough power to move the racket that fast. Sometimes it's a badminton racket that is built of a heavier material than the carbon or whatever is built of right now. And sometimes it's a squash racket with badminton strings in it. I've even seen Chinese mixed doubles players practice with tennis rackets.
Service over, 12-11.
So they actually hit shuttles then with these heavier rackets?
Yeah, they put some maintain the original strings, but I think most of them like to put badminton strings in it. Of course, you can't play a game with them, but you can make specific exercises. I saw one of the, I think it was Junhui, who was making net shots with a tennis racket. And of course, if you do that with a tennis racket, you get a really, really strong forearm. So when you get a badminton racket, it feels light and you can do whatever you want with it.
But I understand that theory. I mean, what's going through my head at the moment, doesn't that throw off the timing of the shot?
It does. So the thing is that you can use it to build your power, but you can't use it to get fast enough. So
yeah,
an idea would be to make a multi-feeding exercise where you first feed a player with a heavy racket, a squash racket perhaps, and then in the middle of it you change back to your own badminton racket and increase the speed of the feeding.
Yeah.
13-all.
Excellent play by Shem at the net there.
Service over. 14-13.
Oh my goodness. What on earth happened there?
I think he went for the winner, and I mean, it was a good read, but unfortunately he overdid it a little bit. Or overdid it quite a bit, actually.
I was going to say, you were very polite and generous there, Steve.
That's where you, after one of those shots, you should always, to save face, just change the racket and pretend that the grip is gone. So easy for Junhui and Yuchen to get the attack, to make use of their powerful smashes anymore. There are no lifts unless they earn them themselves.
Service over. 14-17.
Yeah, but it's his movement forward once again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Adds to the pressure.
So right now I have the Malaysians as favourite to progress to the semi-finals. They caught up the Chinese here in the second game much faster than they did in the first game, and seems to thrive on this side of the court here.
He has been a decisive factor, there's no question of that in my mind. Yuchen will play like this. That willingness to go forward at any opportunity.
Yeah. And of course, we talked about that with the positive attitude. I mean, there's nothing lost for the Chinese pair. They're 2 points behind in the second game, but they got the first in the bag, so everything is still possible.
interesting. Zhang Jun has joined the coaching bench. Men's doubles and on the adjoining court has finished, which has freed up the second coach to come and help in this encounter. Really is so good, Junhui Kiong, when he works his way forward to the net.
15.
2 points away from taking this second game now. Forcing a decider. It'll be the first three-game match we've had over yesterday and today so far. Oh, goodness, you see, I should shut up. That's put the kibosh on things, hasn't it?
Service over. 16-19.
There he is again.
Service over. 20. Game points. 16.
Four game points for the Malaysians.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, so too is that.
Service over. 17-20.
Look at that. Straight with deception and then wait for the opportunity to cross it. Great net play by Liu Yuchen.
One game all. 21-17, the second game. And after 32 minutes, it's one game apiece.
對啊，沒有前面這樣，而且沒有發了球抓一邊，發了球抓直線還硬一邊，不要抓到中路給他們，然後還是往前，他最後往前你最後推了分邊，這樣，沒有啊，沒有發了，然後上你在哪一出啊？你要怎麼打球？你要有這，你突擊前場，對你突擊前場，他突擊前場，你上去一壓，一壓。
There's definitely something about the attacking play and work at the front of the court from Jeremy now. Well, I remember reading in the Malaysian newspapers going back to the summer of 2015, Jeremy Gang was quoted as saying to these two players, you're not fulfilling your full potential, you've got to believe in yourselves. And my goodness, he has instilled some belief, hasn't he? And there's, I mean, the world number ones, as you were saying, you know, after the Olympics, becoming world number ones and shrugging off the disappointment. I'm sure internally the disappointment is very strong, but they've gone from strength to strength.
Yeah. So the silver medal was a step on the way. It was not a final destination.
No.
It's interesting that the games have been won on the far side of the court here, where we have a read that the players play with the drift, and in my opinion it's because the attack is so powerful that you simply can't afford to play a defensive style here, so that you can control your defense on this near side of the court. It doesn't mean anything, because that's not the way you have to play. So you get a little bit help in your attack from the drift. Interesting to see how the Malaysians have decided to cope with that. Good coverage by Liu Yuchen.
2 love. Lead. 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 Change.
What happened there, Steen? Did the umpire think that he'd interfered with the shuttle somehow? It's very rare that the umpire tells the players to change the shuttle.
Yes, it is.
3 love. Service over. 1-3.
Well, we always knew they had talent, didn't we, this young Chinese pair, because they won the World Junior Championships in 2013 in Bangkok. And so often we see pairs coming out of juniors and splitting up, especially with the Chinese pairs. They put some of the talented youngsters with the more experienced players and then perhaps bring them back together later. So it's a real sign of the faith that the Chinese coaching staff have in this pair as a pair, that they've continued through from juniors into senior ranks.
2-4. Service over. 5-2. Service over. 3-5.
This gives it a little push extra so it gets into the body of Lee Junhui. Can't get away.
It's clever placement of the smash too, isn't it, Steen?
And Go has it in his backhand side. Almost always goes for that inner line there. Very, very difficult for the opponents to get it across the court. And if they try and it's not good enough, then Kiong is there to intercept.
Overdone it. There was a little top swing from Kiong, wasn't there? And I think that just... This one.
Yeah. And you can see again, it goes to the backhand side of the Chinese pair. So it's difficult. They are so tall, the Chinese players. It's difficult to crouch down there and make a forehand shot. You really have to be flexible.
Service over. 6-5.
Oh my goodness.
Interception on the lift.
What a rally. Came off the frame of the racket, that last one. Oh, my goodness, what reactions. Let's go on.
Yeah, that was another great rally.
Yeah.
Excellent badminton when the attack changes from one side to the other.
6-7.
Well, this is terribly difficult to call, isn't it, Steve? I keep trying to work out who are favourites in my mind, and I keep fluctuating between my opinion as to which pair's going to win. Yes, it's well taken.
Service over, 7-8.
Yeah, it might be down to the intangibles, the things that you can't see that obvious, who is able to maintain the challenging attitude to go for the shots and sort of create their own luck. It seems like right here, actually, Junhui thinks a little bit about the shot that he already made, whereas I think the Malaysians, they do a little bit of a better job of brushing it off, and that's what comes across sometimes as a little bit laid-back attitude, but can't do anything about the rally that you already played, so just got to focus on the one to come.
Brilliant, brilliant game. That was a good angle. Junhui, Kiong.
And I think that was some of the things that Jeremy Gan discussed, because he was pointing straight downwards, and I think that's emphasizing the steep smashes at some point on this side here.
Yeah. Four straight points. Oh, challenge. Yes, challenge here.
Provision challenge called out.
I think it's their first challenge of the match, isn't it, Steve?
No, they had the very, very early one on the sideline that was pulled in and was...
Oh, you're right. Yep, indeed you are. But of course it is 2 challenges per game. And it's the first challenge of this deciding game. Off, my goodness me. Out by a whisker.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 9-10.
Yeah, I think it's found quite a good level, the amount of challenges. 2 per game per side. That seems okay.
once more. Just wide. And therefore it's the world number ones who have the 1 point advantage as they change ends here in this deciding game.
什么不说是不要维持啊，所以一直要跟着景点，对啊，发上前面就是我，对啊，哪里去接发去你那边，对啊，小区女生喜欢接发旁边的，所以要注意这一块，要发我点会比较好。如果你要发你要点那个点到边后，可能也还是要的，对啊，你发看你也发就是你也发去让你挂头去，是吧？ 游也是呀，很不错了，是吧？他比你还厉害。
你们想办法，
想办法去，想办法去。这样没事啊，不要紧，你知道清楚就行啊。
Well, almost certainly this match is going to go over the hour mark. Yes, we're just under 56 minutes now.
Lee, be ready.
Well, he finished it off in the end with a lucky net cord, but my goodness me.
12-10.
How many attempts did he need to finish it? Well, that's at least 4, isn't it?
Yeah. Very well played. That stop, the block that he made there, Yuchen, did all the difference.
Service over, 11-12.
Yes.
Service over, 13-12.
Oof!
Oh, I would challenge that.
I would challenge that too.
Service over.
Well, they've already lost one challenge for this deciding game, and I guess
That's right.
they may feel they need to save a challenge.
Yeah. So perhaps an argument for adding an extra challenge in the third game.
Well, I'm of the belief that an extra challenge, if you go to 20 all, because the whole point of having challenges is to ensure that the fair and correct decision is made.
Yeah.
And after all, you could play another 19 points after 20 all, couldn't you? Because you could go 30-29. Yeah, it's good play again from Tony Kiong, isn't it?
Service over, 14 all.
After I felt his partner may have played him into a spot of trouble. And he played that winner with a broken string.
Yeah.
That's remarkable control.
Service over, 15 all.
That's when the string went, isn't it, that one?
And sometimes when you try to hit it really steep in those near net exchanges, you want to accelerate the racket head a little bit more than you're used to, and that makes the hitting the point of impact a little higher on the racket head, where it's easier to break the strings.
Was that a nervous defensive shot?
I think he's stiffened a little bit in the defense the last 2 or 3 times he's been targeted, Govi Shem. Good coverage. Excellent coverage by Tony Kiong.
Service over, 16 all.
Well, tried serving out wide, low but out wide.
Service over, 17
And that
16.
was pounced on by Yuchen,
That's a great return.
isn't it?
Service over, 17 all.
Did that come over?
No.
18 17.
Now I really wonder whether Junhui was right to try and intercept that. His partner was right behind him. Yeah, well taken.
Service over, 18 all.
Oh, who's got the nerve?
Played 64 minutes and then it's first to 3.
Yeah.
Service over, 19-18.
Absolutely launched himself towards the net, didn't he? Junhui. Look at that. Yeah, in fact, he almost lost his balance and fell over.
They've heard that we are recommending playing all out here when it's close.
Yeah, this is great. I love it.
Yeah, he broke the string.
Broke the strings, but
20. Match
it has
point,
been
19.
Yeah, strings went and they both left it for the other. The match point opportunity has fallen to the young Chinese pair. Well, they're enjoying it. Yeah, we all are. And they've done it. Junhui and Yuchen have beaten the world #1s here at their first All England Championships. 21-19 in the deciding game.
Yuchen 21-19, 17-21, 21-19.
Umpire just confirming that scoreline of 21-19, 17-21, 21-19 in an hour and 6 minutes. What a match. Wow. And what composure at the end by these Chinese youngsters. Well, Yuchen was the player of the match, in my opinion. Former World Junior Champions. First ever All England. And they're through to the semi-final. So that means that they're safely through to the semi-final, and it'll be an all-Chinese affair because the qualifiers, Liu Cheng and the Olympic champion Jan Nan, have already beaten Komura and Sonoda, the Japanese #3 seeds, and that, like the match we've just witnessed, was a 3-game affair. So next on court, well, the home fans will be very much looking forward to this because it features the only home players left in, Chris and Gabby Adcock against the 3-time former champions, Tontoy Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. Well, we know who the semi-final opponents will be. It is the #5 seeds, Liu Kai and Wang Yaxiong, have put out last year's beaten finalists, the Danes, Fischer Nielsen and Pedersen. And once again, that was in 3 games. So an awful lot of 3-game matches today, but that's what we expect at quarter-final stage of the most prestigious annual badminton event, the All England Championships, also the